The first time I listened to this band, I didn't know anything about them. I saw like all these masks, and I'm thinking it's going to sound like a band like Ghost or some other Slipknot or something like that. And then I listened to one of their songs, and it sounds like this pop R&B, and I'm wondering like, what is this? Now that's not to say I don't like this band, don't like this album. It's actually something I like very much, or it's just something I didn't really get at first. So I'll talk about that later in this video, so make sure you stay to the end. So today we're talking about Take Me Back to Eden, which is the third studio album by Sleep Token. Was released on May 19th, 2023 through Spinefarm Records, and was produced by the band's frontman, who goes by the name of Vessel One, and Carl Bown. The album is a follow-up to the 2021 album, This Place Will Become Your Tomb, which is followed by the Sundowning from 2019. Now I'm going to be honest with you, like I said, I've never listened to this band before. The first time I listened to one of their songs, I didn't like it, or should I say I didn't understand it, but it's a band that will grow on you if you give them a chance. The songs are very catchy and memorable, and they're not really a metal band. They're more of a blending of pop and R&B and metal and like so many other genres. Some of them I don't even understand, but I'll get into that in more detail as I talk more about the album. This band has been getting a lot of buzz recently. They seem to have blown up over the past year or so. The band that started in London, England. They formed in 2016. They're all anonymous. They wear masks. The frontman goes by the name Vessel One. He created this band because he had a dream where he was worshiping this ancient deity called Sleep, and they write songs as a way of communicating to this ancient deity or something like that. The other band members are just called 2, 3, and 4. So at first you might think they're kind of a gimmick, but there's a lot of talent in this band. And like I said, they have released 3 full albums, 2 EPs, and a few cover songs. They are a very popular band. The album opens with Chokehold. This was one of the singles, and on the surface, it's an R&B pop song, but they include other elements like droning guitars and some heavy metal, like metalcore style guitar riffs. This was actually the first single, and I guess it's hard to interpret. Supposedly it's about Vessel's devotion to the ancient deity Sleep, and also implies he's a guardian or warrior for this ancient deity. So in the chorus they repeat the phrase like, "You've got me in a chokehold." It kind of suggests that he's trapped or controlled by his devotion. But the song can also be just a general expression of like faith and loyalty and passion. It's a very good song. It's catchy and actually one of my favorites from the album. The Summoning is the next song. This one has a lot going on. They still have that pop and R&B kind of vibe, but they have some like heavy breakdowns. They do something like in the style of like Meshuggah, like really heavy. They do the aggressive vocals. Some of the vocals reminded me of like Korn or Slipknot, that like whispering type of vocals, the harsh screams. And then there's a part of the song where it gets like a little psychedelic, almost like a Pink Floyd kind of thing, but they do it in a way they make it very cohesive. And just so far, the album has a very good start, just like the first 2 songs are really killer songs. Granite is the third song, and it's more of a modern pop song, something that would be on the radio these days. The vocals are smooth, the chorus is catchy. There are some heavy metalcore style riffs towards the end, but it doesn't really change the tone of the song too much. And Aqua Regia is a soft atmospheric song. It's more of like an R&B song. It's smooth, it's relaxing. It's like touches of soft jazz music. It's one of the songs that doesn't have any like metal elements, but at the same time, it just fits within the context of the album. Vore is the next song, and it brings back that heavy sound. I would say the intro had elements of, I guess, atmospheric black metal, and then they followed up with some like heavy metalcore style breakdowns with some smoother pop style vocals. They have some very harsh vocals in the song, but also some cleaner vocals. The song is very different, but so far 4 songs in the album, and every song has been good so far. So like the first half of this album is like really good. Then Ascensionism is next. It's a smooth pop song with R&B style vocals. They use some auto-tune in the song, but it doesn't really take away from the song. The song has lots of different vocal effects. They're bringing these like heavy like metalcore style riffs in the middle of the song. These riffs are kind of slow and pummeling and They do harsh vocals at one point, and they bring back a softer sound. The song is 7 minutes long. It's very good. They mix a lot of like heavy and light sections, and it keeps things interesting. Then there's the song "Are You Really Okay?" It kind of reminded me of like a hard rock power ballad. It has that like soft acoustic intro, that like soft like baritone style singing. The vocals are emotional and captivating. They bring in some heavy power chords, and they sing the chorus with they have some like piano in the background. So it's very relaxing. It's laid back, but it's the type of song you got to pay attention to the lyrics, because it's like he's talking to somebody thinking about ending their life and asking them if they're okay, and just like letting them know that I'm here for you. So it's a very powerful and emotional song. And I think at this point in the album, the songs might take a little bit of a dip, but still some good stuff here. So we have the Apparition. It's laid back. You got some pop and R&B flavor, more electronic sounds in the background. They bring in heavier guitar chords in the chorus and some orchestration and electronics to the mix. Then the song DYWTYLM, or Do You Wish That You Loved Me. It's a modern pop song. It has sounds that are common with those like modern pop artists, like those like high pitched like sounds. I don't even know what to call them, but overall it's like a smooth like R&B type of song. Another one of those songs that doesn't have any like metal or heaviness to it. It's just a pop song. And then Rain, another smooth pop song with some heavier guitars, and they kind of help drive the rhythm of the song. They're kind of like more like in the background, but the song has like heavy and light parts. And the title track is Take Me Back to Eden. It's 8 minutes long. The song has lyrics that kind of express the idea there is like this lost paradise. People need to rebel against the forces that have corrupted it. So it's a song, I think one of the better songs on the end half of the album. It's soft and relaxing. You got the smooth vocals. The song progresses. They incorporate like slow and heavy guitar riffs, then go back to that pop and R&B sound. They even do some like rap style verse vocals in the second verse, and they have heavy breakdown towards the end, and they do some harsh vocals. Overall, the song just goes through different changes. It's an 8-minute song, but this is one of the better ones, like on the second half. Final song is called Elucid. It's just a smooth pop song with soft piano, some heavier riffs, some vocal layering. It's not too bad. I mean, not one of the better songs, but let me give you my final thoughts now. So in conclusion, it's an album. It gets better with every listen. I'll be honest with you, at first, when I listened to this band, I didn't like them. I guess I didn't understand them, but if you take them for what they are, give them a chance, you'll see that the songs are very well written. They're very talented musicians. The album's very good. Probably has, like I said, a better front half, but some of the songs towards the end brought it down, maybe a few half a points or so. But with that being said, my score is an 8.5 out of 10. It's just very original. It's not too much of a pop album, and it's not too much of a metal album. It's just a blending of genres. They're very original. And let me know if you like this album. Please remember to like this video. It helps me with the algorithm. Please comment. I like to respond to all comments, and subscribe if you haven't. Check out this video right here. I will see you in the next one.